Hi, and welcome to See You at the Symphony. I'm Stephanie Everett, one of the violinists in the symphony. I'm very excited to share a little bit about the Altoona Symphony Orchestra's upcoming Women of Note concert on March 15th at 7:30 p.m. in the Historic Mishler Theater. The concert will feature a variety of women composers from different historical time periods, including Clara Schumann, Amy Beach, Nancy Galbraith, Olivia Rodrigo, and our own Cathy Herrera. Clara Schumann's Piano Concerto in A minor, opus number 7, was completed in 1835 when she was actually known by her maiden name, Clara Wieck. She was only 13 years old when she began composing the first movement of her only piano concerto in 1833. She was an accomplished concert pianist and performed that first movement several times. She expanded the work by adding 2 more movements and completed the work in its entirety on September 1st, 1835, shortly before her 16th birthday. The Altoona Symphony is thrilled to welcome our piano soloist for the Clara Schumann Piano Concerto, Melody Kwa. Dr. Kwa earned her Doctor of Musical Arts degree from the Peabody Institute of the Johns Hopkins University, as well as graduate degrees from Yale School of Music and the Juilliard School. She received her Bachelor of Music from the Vancouver Academy of Music. She currently serves as Assistant Professor of Piano at the Penn State University. Her musical career encompasses a wide range of activities as soloist, recitalist, chamber musician, educator, and music director. We welcome Dr. Melody Kwa.
Hi, I'm Cathy Herrera, and I have been your piccolo player in the Altoona Symphony since 2002. And I am here to invite you to share in a musical adventure with me that I've been so honored to be invited by Maestro Palmer to share with you the piece that I wrote named Celestial Suite. And it features 3 different flutes, the C flute, the piccolo, and the alto flute. And it's been a really wonderful experience for me to work on the composition. And now I get to share it with you all. And so I sure hope that you can make it to our Women of Note concert this coming Saturday. Look forward to seeing you there.
Hi, this is Nick Palmer, music director and conductor of the Altoona Symphony, coming to you from my studio where I am busily preparing for our next concert featuring great music by women composers. On the program includes lots of interesting pieces that you've already heard a little bit about. I'm going to focus on 2 in particular. The opener, which is called A Festive Violet Pulse, was written by Nancy Galbraith. The Altoona Symphony had one of the first performances of that piece that was originally written for the Pittsburgh Symphony. This was in the late 90s as part of our 75th season. Nancy writes in a very energetic style with all kinds of interesting, complex rhythms, but a musical language that's very easy to understand and very passionate, exciting, and fun. We're really excited about being able to open the concert with A Festive Violet Pulse. On the second half of the program is the Amy Beach Symphony in E minor, known as the Gaelic Symphony. This piece was written around the turn of the 20th century and was the first symphony to be premiered by a major orchestra written by a woman. Hard to believe that it took that much time when there were lots of other great women composers before that. But such as it is, it's a wonderful piece, and now it is being performed quite frequently. I would say 30 years ago it was relatively unknown, and the Altoona Symphony did perform it once in the late 90s, and people really enjoyed the symphony. It sounds a little bit like other composers from the same time period. This would be the late 1800s, early 1900s. Most especially composers such as Dvorak and Brahms in particular. The cool thing also about this piece is that it is called the Gaelic Symphony, and it does have themes that sound very reminiscent of Irish and Scottish folk tunes. a lot of composers at that time were writing music that influenced others at the time, using music from people who had emigrated to the United States, especially from Scotland, Ireland, the British Isles. And Amy Beach was one of those people who was writing music like that and using themes that sounded very much like British Isles, Scottish, Irish themes. You will notice that throughout the symphony, most especially in the third movement, which has a very lilting tune starting off with the horn and then going through the entire orchestra, also features the oboe quite prominently. The first and fourth movements are very similar to what you would hear in a traditional symphony with four movements. The first one has a very lilting rhythm that starts it off, and it almost sounds like mist around the Irish coastline. You can hear the surge of the waves. This music is very passionate. The second movement starts off with a very fast theme in the strings. It also has a slow section as well that features the woodwinds. And the fourth movement is very dramatic and has a beautiful second theme that almost sounds like it could have come out of a Broadway show. It also has a very dramatic and exciting ending. We certainly hope you'll enjoy all of the pieces on the program at the concert to be featured with the Altoona Symphony on March 15th.
Tickets for Saturday's concert can be reserved by calling the Mishler Theater box office at 814-944-9434 or by visiting the Altoona Symphony Orchestra's website and clicking on the link that takes you directly to the Mishler Theater box office. From all of us here at the Altoona Symphony Orchestra, we look forward to seeing you at the Symphony.